but Terry's been a zoner.
Is is Banjo really a zoner?
Debatable,
Is
but
Joker really a zoner?
well, we don't have time to contemplate that because we're right into the first match between fastcree and 17.
Did he just pocket it right away?
I think so. So we'll see how strong the charge is. And yeah, it's the same charge as whatever Zelda did.
I'm not gonna lie, fastcree is moving kind of fast right now.
Yeah, Cree moves with Villager. He's wildly moving.
I swear he didn't used to move. I'm watching him right now. I was like, hold up, is this 20XX?
Oh, punishes with the pot.
Yeah,
wow, gets the tree. Fastcree is all over 17 right now.
Yeah. Oh, for some reason I was like, if he died from that, like how wild would that have been? He's at 58%. He's the one that actually died.
Yeah, but there's that weird mechanic with the Villager Lloyd Rocket where if you hit it, then it randomly has a lot of knockback.
Yeah, it's like certain frames. If you hit it, it's gonna blow up and you just explode. Cree definitely aware of a lot of tech that Villager has, so he's someone that will implement that intentionally time and time again.
And another thing Cree's been doing a very good job of is avoiding all those uppies. Not avoiding the last one, but it was enough to gimp 17. And we're seeing a potential 3-stock right now.
He's not gonna do it to him. He's not going. I told you he's not going to do it to him.
Okay, yeah, 17 said nah, not today.
.26 tacked on to 17's final stock, and 17 has actually slowed it down. I think he's kind of accepted the fact that, Villager has a plethora of tools that kind of get you off of him, but more importantly, keep you from getting that close. And he said, you know what, all right, I'll just slow it down a bit. But he may have done it too late. He's already at 79 now.
Not that Zelda wants to be close to her opponents, but Cree's just been moving around so well.
What was that shenanigan? The jabs are still not done. And because of the tree was there? Oh, that was okay. So I do want to break down what he did at the ledge. Generally, when you're jabbing someone in a scenario like that, you get pushed back. That's just how the mechanics work. But because the tree was behind him, he didn't move back and was able to just keep it up nonstop. Smart stuff, good awareness. It's really unfortunate to be on the receiving end. So sorry, 17. But you got another game to figure out what you want to do.
Villager be boxing out here, dealing so much damage with just that jab. Yeah, Cree, I don't think I've seen him play any other character besides Villager, but he plays Villager so well.
He doesn't need anyone else.
This is a good Zelda stage, mainly because she can charge the Phantom underneath these platforms and it's harder to approach her. But Villager, the kind of character that doesn't need to really get close to you to do damage. They're fine just nickel and diming you with forward airs and Lloyd Rockets.
Yeah. Cree no stranger to that, but I was just about to say, like, the 17 was doing such a fantastic job, but Cree did get an opening and really made it count. Unfortunately for him, that opening very short-lived as 17 put him at bay all over again, and looks like a different game when Cree is forced to approach.
But gets to the jump, very good job by 17, connecting at the endfire, taking the first stock.
And it doesn't even feel like it's really the stage switch that's really, getting all these openings for 17. It looks like he's just playing better, and wow! That killed so early, it was so fast! Yeah. 17's probably like, you know what, man, maybe Phantom is just not a good performance.
The problem is it's a core gameplay for Zelda. So well, she needs that Phantom.
What's weird to say is that last game, he kept using Phantom and lost really, really hard. That first stock, he didn't have access to Phantom, and he built up quite the lead. I'm starting to wonder if maybe he should play without the Phantom, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, maybe.
It's one of those things where like you might not be able to pinpoint some of the openings you're giving yourself, but like once it's gone and you realize you're doing better, it's like, well, maybe that was the problem.
Mm-hmm. But Kree pockets his own Void Rocket.
That's the new meta. Strongest Void Rocket known to man.
Yeah, 17 doing a much better job this game. Maybe it's the stage, but he's doing a good job of just keeping Villager in disadvantage and not overstepping his boundaries. So close to hitting Zelda. Kree's doing such a good job now of keeping up the stage, or this ledge pressure, keeping Zelda on the ledge, but not enough. 17 finds that up B and takes the second stock with it.
Yeah. Now Kree, at a deficit again, doesn't have the Phantom this time around to just throw out and take that early stock.
Mm.
So he's actually going to have to fight a bit for it, scrap a bit if he wants to be able to take this.
Just gets that, or goes to the bowling ball at 70-something%. That move is so strong.
It's wild. That is something I was wondering about this stage. Because you're on Battlefield, there's a ton of areas where Kree can drop the bowling ball from. So I wonder if that's going to come into play. Maybe it'll be a bait. Maybe he'll just reflect it back up.
Yeah, that is possible. And if it's reflected back up like that, it kills even earlier.
Yeah, it's wild.
There it is, but not going to connect.
Yeah, trying to set up, but no tree. Whoa! I can't believe 17 recovered from that scenario. I just knew that there was no way he was escaping that.
Yeah, I'm surprised that fastcree let him recover. He should have just went for an up smash or something.
Yeah, anything. I mean, he went for the traditional setup. It was a very unexpected, I guess, up B, if you will, from 17. But I still thought he was gonna maybe not water gun at that point. I mean, not water gun, plant. Pot. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, the watering can does have water gun properties.
That is true. That is true.
This is not looking good for fastcree right now. 17 still on his second stock and already dealing over 100 damage onto fastcree.
Yeah, it would take a miracle for fastcree to make this come back. I mean, hitting with the tree is a good start, just because it is kind of mentally devastating. You're just like, I really got hit by this.
Yeah, it all starts by taking, or it all starts with the first step, taking that first stock. I mean, I guess the second stock now.
And what item did he actually pocket? Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out.
Because I saw him still using Phantom, so I was like, did he pocket the fire, or was it one of his own projectiles?
It was probably one of his own projectiles. Maybe it was the wood from the tree.
Gotcha. It probably has some really bizarre trick up his sleeve that he can do with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
The
good
Kree
job to
special.
17, making the adaptation and bringing this to Game 3. And I think this is our first Game 3 that we commentated today.
You would be 100% correct. 17 is the only one who lost the game. Was like, you know what, Ma? I'm not going out like that. Still not over yet. And of course, it is now Kree's counter pick. Would not put it past Kree to have a very difficult stage to deal with, assuming it's not banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't see us going back to Battlefield because that was such a good Zelda stage.
Yeah, like 17 just, for all intents and purposes, dismantled Kree.
Yeah, I think if we go to a long flat stage like we sort of did Game 1.
The PS2-ish type of thing.
Yeah, something like that. It would give fastcree enough stage to maneuver around like he likes to.
And back to PS2. I mean, I understand why it wasn't banned when you think about, hey, there's counter pick stages, this is a neutral, I'm not going to ban it. But you also have to remember you did lose on this. Yes, you made some adjustments that you figured it out, but just, don't forget that this is the stage that you fell on earlier.
17 doing a good job of starting this lead. But fastcree starting to answer back, kind of. Both players just trying to find their opening right now.
Yeah, no one wanted to take too big of a risk because based on the history, whoever is essentially behind is not winning. So I think they both have a play style that's very difficult to kind of run into and fight. So I think that plays a role.
I was wondering if 17 could charge Phantom while the Phantom is pocketed, and it looks like he can.
Wait, you said fastcree can charge it? Or you mean...
Or, I mean Zelda. Or 17 can charge Phantom while fastcree has it pocketed.
Ah, I gotcha.
This game has been so close right now.
Whoa, the bowling ball got stalled out by the tree, and that's why the stock was taken.
That
That's
was
why
so
he
smart.
got hit. Yeah. Talk about extended hitboxes. Now 17 trailing. Not even
17.
going to attempt to try to challenge him off stage. It's like, you can have it. Oh my god, that was genius. That entire series of events, from reflecting the Void Rocket, from doing the neutral B at the ledge, because generally villagers like to jump up and do an aerial and you're intangible with the hitbox, to the up B afterwards to chase down 3. Everything so calculated and well played on 17th end.
Yeah, which brought 17 to the lead, but now fastcree is bringing this right back up to even, and it's almost exactly even now.
Yeah, only 11% separating them. Whoa, 1.
These players just going back and forth right now. This is such a close game.
Yeah, this is a good game 3. All right, you have the blowout game 3s. We had our 2-0, but this is fun to watch.
It pockets another night. So strong.
Yeah, he exploded. There was no hope. And it just feels as if victory is just escaping 17 more and more, As this match goes on, he's just starting to kind of doubt that he's going to be able to bring this back. But he's not out of it yet, but free. Just making it also difficult. Yeah, if that bowling ball would have dropped, I think that it would have traded, and I think we would have just won.
Alright, I'm pretty sure you can hit Zelda a frame before the hitbox comes out. So if you release it a little bit early, it would have killed 17 definitely. That move is so strong.
Yeah, and it was charged well. Which I don't know if that was a read on Kree's part, or if 17 did it out of reaction, saying confident that Kree wouldn't have the timing.
I was gonna say it was a read, but 17 gets the kill with an up throw. I've never seen that yet.
Oh, Zelda, the new and improved Zelda is like, look, when my throw stopped comboing in the up air, my up throw will kill you.
I know back throw kills, but I didn't know up throw was a kill move.
I actually think up throw kills before back throw. I didn't know back throw was a kill option.
Wow. That was so lucky by 17 right there. He did Nehru's Love off stage, and when fastcree threw the Phantom out with the pocket, 17 was able to reflect it right back to fastcree.
Yeah, smart stuff, and oh my, this is getting scary. 130 to 82, and you gotta question, 17 gonna go for an up B and just bet it all and hope?
He might. He's the kind of player that would.
I know, that's what's terrifying. Oh my god, he lived. I thought the tree was gonna do it. I thought that was a wrap.
That tree was so close to clipping him.
Is he gonna make it back? He does. Another neutral B. The Phantom. He is off stage and he's at 168. I don't know. You feel like Kree just walking it in. There's a tree he re-grabs, and I think that is it, and it is.
Yeah, with that re-grab, that's gonna seal the deal for 17 with that down tilt.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that 17 re-grabbed. You knew the tree was coming out. All you had to do was hold the ledge. You know, it wasn't going to hit you. I'm really surprised that he opted to let go for an up air. Unfortunately for him, he lost for it, ultimately. That was kind of the nail in the coffin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but to be fair, 17 escaped death so many times that last stock.
That is true.
But
So I
good
guess
job.
if you, in his defense.
Yeah. So good stuff to fastcree, taking it over 17 with a close 2-1. And he's going to find his way into winners finals versus Sova Unknown.
Should be a fun one.
Yeah, but before we get